我が名はユーハ・バッハ。ジ・オールマイティが。I wasn't chosen. No one wanted me. I've screwed some stuff up, but I made up my mind. I'm gonna be the Wizard King. That's why. As long as you're alive, I won't give up on you.
I drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high, castle on the hill, wake up in the sky. You can't tell me I ain't fly. I know I'm super fly. I know I'm super fly.
What's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today we got King Asta versus Almighty. This is a question that a lot of people been asking me, and a lot of higher level players surprisingly don't know the answer to this. So hopefully this video shines some light on that topic and gives you guys a little bit of clarity. I will be testing them in all of the important game modes, such as raid, dimensions, boss rush, speed raid, extreme dimension stuff, infinite mode. So I will be showing you guys who's the most useful and who's the best overall. So like this will be for beginner players and for late game players as well. So this is just overall who's better. We want to know who's better, King Asta or Almighty, and that's what I'm going to be covering in this video. So I guess we can start off with something simple. I will be giving King Asta and Almighty points if they perform better in that game mode. So there'll be a point system, and by the end of the video you'll see whoever has more points is therefore more useful. So this video should solve the question of who to go for, especially if you're like a newer player and you're trying to get your first gacha character. This video will definitely help you out, so pay good attention and let's get to the video. I guess we can go ahead and start off with boss rush, because King Asta right here, this bad boy, happens to be the second character in the entire game that is able to get 6 seconds in boss rush. He's basically like the fastest boss rush character apparently. 6 seconds is the current max you can get in boss rush, because you can't get 5 seconds in boss rush because of their spawn time. The bosses, it takes like a second to spawn in or whatever. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys how good he is in boss rush, because it only took me like 2 tries to get 6 seconds. He is an actual demon. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I really think you guys should go for him if you're going for boss rush. But yeah, let's see. So now that we got the boss rush with King Asta done, let's go ahead and move on to Almighty and see how he does in boss rush. Now Almighty, I did test him a bunch of times, and the fastest I was able to get with him is 7 seconds, which is really good considering he doesn't have a strong 2 skill or like super fast high damaging DPS moves like King Asta, his second move. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'll just go ahead and show you guys that 7 seconds is what you can get with him. Hey guys, Editing OG here. I just want to give you a quick disclaimer. I want you guys to know that if you are if you are not an in-game player or like a very strong player, especially at boss rush, like if it's taking you around 50 seconds to a minute to beat boss rush, then Almighty is actually going to be better for you guys because he has more iframes, he has more survivability, therefore he has better cooldowns than King Asta. So if you really are just like a normal player or like you struggle a little bit with boss rush, definitely go for Almighty because he's going to be better for you. Like I said, if you don't have like an awakening or divine trait, and you're just pitting King Asta up against Almighty, Almighty's always going to be better for you, especially because it's 3 skill. Alright guys, there we have 7 seconds with Almighty, and like I said, that is the limit. You can't get faster with Almighty. That is absolutely it. So for this round, you guys can clearly see who takes that round. Alright guys, so that's it for the boss rush, and we will be giving that point to King Asta. He has the fastest boss rush time in the game apparently, and like I said, 6 seconds is the max. So if you're looking for a really fast character, you need to get King Asta, but you need to awaken him, and he has to have divine, and you have to have like Madoka assist and Great Sage, or maybe Dio over Heaven in Madoka. But yeah, that's basically, and you want to have Reaper Fruit max level and a good boss damage accessory. So yeah, that's basically the strategy to get in 6 seconds in boss rush with King Asta. I'll probably do a video on that because a lot of people don't know how to get the fastest time in boss rush. But yeah, that point goes to King Asta, ladies and gentlemen. So next we will be moving on to dimensions, and I'll be starting off with King Asta again. And King Asta, this is gonna be quite interesting because I know a lot of you think King Asta is automatically gonna win this because of his 2 skill, but his 2 skill is really like, it has the longest cooldown I've ever seen on a 2 skill. So like it can either be a hindrance or it could be like, really useful. But for this dimension speedrun, I'm gonna be using a cooldown accessory and a cooldown card loadout because, as you guys know, his cooldowns are insanely long, so I want to minimize those as much as I can. So, and I am doing this on mobile, so don't take this time serious, but like this is just to show who's better at dimensions, like who's faster, who's more reliable, who dies less, who kills the boss, who's a better boss dimension killer, stuff like that. But with all that being said, let's get to it. Alright boys, so we got 232 with Almighty, and in comparison to 218 with King Asta. So King Asta, I'm not gonna lie, he does take that point in dimensions. He does. And that's mainly because of his dash move. But that's really only because I was using like a full cooldown build. Like, what is my cooldown on? It's like 53% cooldown. That's 53% cooldown, guys. That's the only reason he won that, in my opinion. That, and because he has Divine and Awakening. Without Divine and Awakening and like a crap ton of cooldown, King Asta is kind of buns in dimensions. But yeah, that's, you know, if you have the right build, I use the same builds for both of them. So King Asta does take that. That's 2 points for King Asta so far. And next we will be moving on to Extreme Dimensions right here. And we'll be doing the highest difficulty to show you guys, like, you know, get that full experience of who's better for like survivability, because I know a lot of you guys struggle with dying in extreme mode, and you know that speed run, that who clears it faster and easier, who kills the NPCs faster, yada yada. I will be using this accessory. You always want to use an attack accessory for extreme dimension. That's just a norm. I guess I'll still use this card too, and these same cards, because I do want a lot of cooldown for King Asta, because like I said, that 2 skill has a 13-second base cooldown, which is insane. Like, that's wild to me. They really need to nerf that down to like 9 seconds or something, because waiting 13 seconds for a dash is outrageous. But anyway, yeah, we will be using this build. And yeah, let's go ahead and test King Asta in Extreme Dimension.
your emptiness begins. Once I grip onto your mind and soul, your brightness starts to dim. Sin after sin, you won't feel no more, and you lost your trust again. I know you wish you could let me know that you're praying for an end. I can lie to you and tell you you can get me out your head, but I'm loving all the pain I'm causing you too much instead. Maybe there's another side that you don't know, you don't know. I can't wait to get you all alone, all alone. Once I'm in there, ain't no letting go.
Alright guys, so Almighty did win that, and honestly, he's just better for Extreme Dimension. I don't know why a lot of people use King Asta for Extreme Dimension, because he's good, but he's not good for like surviving and like just clearing the waves that fast of NPCs. With Almighty, you can use your 3 skill and just like cut through the NPCs like butter, basically. With King Asta, he doesn't really have that. It's just like you literally just use your 2 skill and like dash in and out of enemies, and like I don't know, it's not that good. It's not as good as Almighty, especially if you have the Garo pet, because if you do, you can literally just use Almighty's 3 skill and run into NPCs and just spam your 1 skill and keep resetting your Garo pet. So Almighty's just better for Extreme just because of that, because his pet gain is in 3 skill. Both just really good, and he has good AoE with his 4 skill, so if you need to like clear NPCs in like a circle or a wide area, he's just better. He also is just better for boss damage, to be honest. Like, just he kills the boss faster. He has faster DPS than King NYX. So yeah, that's the reason why Almighty won that one.
I am not blind! I've already bought the tickets! Whoa!
Okay guys, so I did just finish that raid with King Asta, and he did get more damage than Yuhaba or the Almighty. He did get 200 bill. But the thing is, with that Almighty raid that I did, you guys saw at the very end of it, I like got pushed back by the boss because I didn't see the freaking beam move, and that made me get 190 bill with Almighty. But keep this in mind, if I would have not gotten hit by that, I would have easily outdamaged Asta or King NYX. So definitely Yuhaba or Almighty wins that over King Asta, because Almighty he just has more DPS, and like he has better long-term combos and stuff than King Asta. King Asta, he's really good for raid, but the thing is about him, he's RNG based, and that's not really ever a good sign. When they drop a gacha character, it's probably one of the reasons Kirby wasn't one of the best as well for raid, because you know it's just RNG. Like it's like a 50, or is it 25? What is it? It's a 50% chance to reset skill 1 cooldown, and even though 50% might sound like a lot, it's exactly what it is. It's luck based, RNG based. So therefore, King Asta can't really be better than Almighty. So Almighty takes that one. Like I said, if I wouldn't have got hit by that beam, I probably would have did like 210 bill, something like that. So yeah. And next we're gonna be moving on to the final game mode. So if you guys made this far into the video, shout out to you, because God knows how long this video is gonna be. I know it's gonna be around 30 minutes. I'm trying to make it as short as I can. Sorry, it's still long, but we're gonna end this video off with time challenge and infinite. And don't worry, I'm not gonna do all of it. I'm just gonna show you guys like why, which character is better in time challenge and infinite. So yeah, I'll be using like my time challenge / infinite build, which is basically my dimension build, just cooldown accessories and stuff like that. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, boys. So we're gonna be doing time challenge first with King Asta, and yeah, let's see how this goes. So yeah, in terms of all of that and your Reaper fruit and your assist and stuff, this character is just an AoE demon, to be honest. He reminds me a lot of Sid. So in that aspect, Yuhaba or Almighty is definitely gonna take this round. So at that point we'll be going to Almighty, sorry, King Asta, and we'll move on to infinite mode. Just gonna be a no-brainer. I'm not even gonna go into explaining King Asta. It's the same situation. Almighty clears this field as well. Like you guys can see, I'm just spamming my moves, running around over here. And yeah, there's really nothing they can do. They're getting eviscerated. They're literally getting spawn camped. And my 4 skills back already. Like, Almighty's just a demon. Especially if you get this map, you're going to be able to clear them very, very quickly. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. You guys pretty much see Almighty is definitely more useful. Like I said, he can survive better in infinite time challenge. Also better for extreme dimensions because of his 3 skill. It's just like so broken, possibly the best 3 skill in the entire game. So yeah, go for Almighty, guys. He wins this, no doubt. And yeah, like I said, this is gonna be the end of the video. So all in all, I'll put the points up here on the screen and you guys can see for yourself. It is a clear victory. But with all that being said, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.